Hi, welcome. My name's Flyvox. This is 5B1C, the multiplayer mode in City Skylines 2, created by Zardus. If you're not familiar with 5B1C or multiplayer in City Skylines for that matter, it is essentially a save game pass around where multiple creators work on the same project together. One person builds, then pass the save off to the next creator, and they in turn build on that progress as well. That is essentially what it is, and massive shout outs to Zardus for organizing this season 4 yet again. I am the very first guest builder and I am super excited. Now obviously there has been some issues revolving around City Skylines 2, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I have at the time of this recording decided that, or after this recording decided that I will take a break from City Skylines 2. I am doing this video because I don't want to let anybody down in the 5B1C. I was asked to participate a while ago, and I of course said yes, and but after that, like, my entire joy of playing this game has basically vanished. And do check out my podcast with the Skylines 6. Sorry, I'm already promoting my stuff, but we talked about this game for nearly an hour and a half, and yeah, it is linked in the description below. But yeah, so that's that being said, in this episode I decided to go on to the North American side across the river. We have the map split up into European and North American side. I'm going on the North American side because I want to build on this peninsula right here where I did some terraforming work, connected up the train lines, and I wanted to build a university, a small university area, of course. And first thing I did was buy some tiles. I unlocked the university because that hasn't been done before, and basically now I'm just creating my road layout to have it nice and neat. And yeah, the good thing is, like, terraforming is free in this game. Terraforming in City Skylines 2 does not cost any money, so that is very cool. You can create some very unique designs with this, some very unique layouts, tweak the map to your liking basically, which that's really cool. And yeah, so I did some terraforming work, took out some of the trees to have room to work with. I was on the fence about this island. Do I take it out? Do I leave it? I don't know. Here I'm just checking the size and the position of the university area because I wasn't 100% sure yet what I wanted to do. But I ended up, well, you'll see here in just a moment. First thing I wanted to do, though, is create a small little bus network, a bus hub, if you will, a customized one. And I think this one was so much fun to build. Like, it really took me back to, like, City Skylines 1 days when we did our own custom, like, bus hubs. And I think, yeah, I mean, look for yourself. But I think this one turned out really amazing. So much fun to do. Like, the road tools in City Skylines 2 are really amazing. I do like those a lot. And yeah, it turned out here for me a bit tricky to sort of get the same distance. I kept hitting the shortcut to open that menu there, which kind of annoyed me, but it's fine. And yeah, that's the basic design, the basic shape that I came up with, and like, oh my god, it looks really amazing. Plus, it's always good to have multiple connections to your areas with, public transportation. So a bus just seemed logical here, having a bus hub, creating the bus stops to go to multiple areas of the town across the river to the European side, as well as to the American or to the North American side. And that worked out pretty good. I still end up adding some roads, of course, because we do need some zoning squares. We do need to fill out the area as well. And then next up is the university area. Of course, I have to create the road for that to place it down. Yeah, I love the add-ons to the buildings. That is a really nice feature in City Skylines 2, not gonna lie. And I had, again, as I said, lots of fun with this. I guess I'm repeating myself at this point. But yeah, it's like a tricky subject, City Skylines 2, and I wasn't really sure how to go about with this video. And sorry if this is me just basically rambling on. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit out my voiceover here for this build. I'm prepping this area here right there for a small tram network in the form of the pedestrian roads, which is really fun. But yeah, so I wasn't really 100% sure how to go about with this video. Just pretend, just build and make the video like nothing is wrong, like nothing happened, because I gotta say I am really unhappy with this game. I've talked about this again in my podcast, Flyvox Talks Cities, with the Skylines 6 crew. We talked quite a while about this game, how our expectations about the release and everything that we would have done differently, sort of. And it's a really good listen if you have the time, if you want to listen to that. Highly recommend it. Check it out. And so I was like on the fence about this video. I didn't want to let anybody down, so I definitely wanted to do the build. And at the same time, I was like, it's not that fun for me. So I was kind of torn, but I was like, okay, let's build. And then in the voiceover, let's just see if I can, you know, explain a bit of stuff and like, oh, Flyvox, why are you doing Cities 2 now? I thought you weren't too fond of the game. And that's so true. I basically stopped streaming the game on Twitch. I do live streams on Twitch. I stopped streaming the game on Twitch. I started a YouTube series with how to start your city in City Skylines 2. I basically abandoned that. I don't do any more videos on that. So I was really not like, what am I going to do? And I was like, okay, I'm going to build, but maybe I can give a bit of explanation as to what's going on. So basically, I didn't want to step back of the 5B1C because I already said, yo, I'm going to do it. And I was excited. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to work with Zardus and the other amazing builders. You know, we've got Imperial Jedi. We have Slay 3K, amazing builders, Teddy Radko, and some amazing guest builders as well. So I'm really excited to be a part of this. And yeah, so, but again, on the fence about City Skylines 2 in general. So I thought this could be the best approach. Drop me a comment what you think about this. Yeah, I don't want to like pretend nothing is wrong, because yeah, a lot of the opinions, or a lot of the creators that uttered the opinions, I feel the same way about this game. It's difficult at the moment for sure, but yeah, I also don't want to use this video as a platform, like the 5B1C video, as a platform to complain. So I guess yes, I'm really sorry. Please let me know in the comments how I handled this situation. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to pretend like nothing's wrong. On the other hand, I don't want to like complain about it too much, which I probably already did. So sorry for that. Yeah, I guess let's talk about the build and my thoughts about this. I did end up getting rid of the existing structures that were on this island, and I was like, yo, we can do the sports stadium. We got the American football stadium on this secluded island, which I thought was really fitting. Here's a quick overview of how everything looks so far with the tram, and we got some shops, and like I couldn't get this one to spawn in as a 2x3. I kept deleting it, the shop. I'm not sure what happened there. I ended up just leaving it as it is. I don't understand this fully. So, but yeah, doing some decorations, you know, with some trees and walking paths. And yeah, now comes the bus stops. I was kind of scared at them because I was like, wait, I can't place the bus stops, but I just couldn't place the bus stops, the bus shelters. You could place the regular bus stops on these bus only roads, which was really nice. Also created a connection there, and since that was the European side, I figured, you know, we can get away with a roundabout in here. So I didn't want to do one on the American side, but I did one on the European side. Then basically just created a small bus route on this side, the side that Zardus built, and ended up adding this bus route right there. And then I do believe I add in another bus route. Yeah, so we put some more bus stops down, go over to the American side, and just place another bus line that connects to the university area, which was really good. doing some more work on the roads, taking out the pedestrian crossings, some of the traffic lights. We don't need all of them. We don't need all of the pedestrian crossings, in my opinion. And yeah, I think it turned out really good. I did kind of enjoy this build. It wasn't like too bad, right? I ended up using also some office buildings because we had such high demand for office zones, and I just wanted the area to fill out more with buildings. You know, got some parks there, and of course walkability. I love using the walking paths in here. Had to delete the rails because the pillars were in the way, but not a problem. Easy peasy. You just redraw them and boom, there you go. That was pretty good. Connected up some of the walking paths like I did here, just to get more walkability, more connectivity for the pedestrians. I did end up, yeah, changing that around again because I was like, that doesn't look too good. But overall, yeah, it was really, really nice to do all this walkability for our citizens, especially in the area where the university is. Lots of students, they want to get around quick with walking. They don't have a lot of money, no car maybe, so that turned out really, really well. And it's a nice place to just like go for a walk. I thought that would be pretty cool. Then I ended up doing some more terraforming on that island where the stadium is, the football stadium, and I saw these like 3 Easter Island faces, head statues, and I was like, wait, you can move those? So that was pretty cool. I got a bit stumped there and just moved them onto the bus station, basically. I think I ended up moving them again. But yeah, also wanted to connect a walking path to the stadium area from the bus hub. Ended up deleting that, added a roof over the bridge, but I do think I end up changing that around once again. Here I am just decorating the bus hub area with walking path, shrubs, and trees. That's all we got in the game to decorate. I do think it looks really nice though. I like that. And look, that the people are already waiting for the bus, so that is really, really cool. There's still 2 more slots left, so for the next builder, if you want to use those, feel free. Yeah, there we go. I ended up switching those around again, and I think I took these and put them next to like right there, in that, next to that office building right there. So yeah, it was really cool to have these like Easter Island heads in the game. There we go, adding some more bridges across the river, the river that I artificially put in there because I just thought it was, it's really cool. Terraforming is free. Water physics are basically not there, like not as in City Skylines 1 where it feels like you would drop a massive rock into a body of water and just like sloosh all over the place. It doesn't do that here, so you can just terraform whenever you want, basically. And so I figured, let's do that with an artificial river. And it ended up adding even more shops because I feel like that area, it suits the area, and just to get some more buildings, some more offices as well in here. They spawned in really, really nice, which I thought was super, super amazing. And I ended up taking out some of the shops here, some of the zoning squares, to get like a bit of like gaps in between, to not just have that wall of buildings there, which I think turned out really, really good. Again, walking paths and trees to have the area look a bit more, interesting. And there, I admire the pedestrian road because there's so many people. And I was like, I need a pedestrian road on this island as well. And I ended up doing that with the elevation step that creates this like kind of seawall. And then this happened. I was like, what the heck was that? But yeah, I had to take out the pedestrian pathway there with a nice bridge in order to get that pedestrian road to work in there. Obviously had to go in with some more terraforming, but it ended up looking pretty much the way I wanted, so I thought that was really, really nice. And I put the pedestrian walking path back in, added the roof over the path again, and there we go, with some more trees in the open spots. They had take a long time to grow, so you better fill out your trees very, very soon. And yeah, that was amazing. That was really cool. And yeah, adding some more shops in here, really, really nice. Then, oh, this area, right. I wanted to put something in here, so I was like, okay, let's go with a park. And I ended up using the, what is it, the city park, I think? But first, terraforming. It's free. I do like that. I do like that fact. Ended up putting 2 in there. Very nice. Smooth out the terrain around it. Well, it looks okay. It's pretty good. That is the build. That is how it all turned out. I'm super, super sorry that this turned into a bit of a rant, but that was just the way I feel. Shout outs once again to Zardus for having me as a guest builder. Next up, we have Conflict Nerd, another guest builder. Highly recommend you check out the episode. And otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe out there. Bye-bye.